Your favorite shows.
Yeah, we got
on
this.
TV.
Tune in. Listen.
Latest news.
The latest
on the street.
You know how we do.
Comic books.
Check it out.
New movies.
I said, you know how we do.
Music, fashion, culture, all you need. You know we got you covered.
Yeah.
Different points of view.
Best friends, over 30 plus years.
Wow.
One white, one black. The Troy, the tears, the greatest debaters. Bringing you the latest. No hiatus. Add us to your playlist. Top the charts, coming from the heart. The media, reviews, the drama, the art. Behind the scenes, keeping you alert. 21st century, let's go berserk. Engaging the youth, the teens, OGs, relevant stories, interviews, comedies, breaking news, podcast on fire, live updates, down to the wire, iconic, symbolic, this is not for the clout. Pop culture, that's what it's all about. Join our conversation, anticipation, the world, the media, so much information. We got this.
TV.
Tune in. Listen.
Latest news.
The latest
on the street.
You know how we do.
Comic books.
Check it out.
New movies.
I said, you know how we do.
Music, fashion, culture, all you need. You know we got you covered. Different points of view.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Eaton, and this is my diversity hire.
That's it. I'm done. That's it.
I got it in right at the end. Right at the end when I needed to. Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. It's going to be one of those shows, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. I'm
right? Because not a lot happened this week that we could talk about. So,
no, not at all. There really was nothing. It was a pretty slow week.
And
but I'm Daikim Duncan, and that's my one white friend.
You could say my one white boss, but I'm glad you didn't say my one white boss, because that would have invoked 1700s fucking mentality. So I appreciate that. Right?
Yeah. What's up?
Well, we're gonna start it off by. I mean, there's not many people here today, right? But let's just, Shauna, let's just nail out the validations for everybody here tonight. Fucking Rich, got to hang out with Rich this weekend in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Rich's wife were fucking awesome. They're part of the other Fat Man Nation Patreon, so I appreciate you guys. Fucking look at this. Fucking Luke is definitely fucking being like, man, America's gonna be so much easier to deal with now. Okay. Let's see. Creative Coralofis, fucking thank God. Fucking Dick, the guy shows up at all of our shows. So thank you for coming, man. Sammy Vargas had a great time with Sammy this weekend. He tried to get me to wear one of his pink shirts. I told him to go fuck himself. And we had a lot of fun with Sammy. So Sammy's one of those dudes who you can't help but like. He's just fucking one of those dudes that walks into a room and you just fucking automatically like the guy. Fucking Val, what's up? How you doing, Val? We appreciate you coming. Brian and Holly, Sky High Morphs, what's up, man? Gerald, fucking what's up, man? Fucking just hanging in there. I wish Gerald and Gecko Diva were hanging out with us this weekend, because we really had a great time. It was reminiscent of Canada. Not as well attended a show as Canada, but we definitely had a great time. Old World Pythons, my boy, fucking met him at Gettysburg too. Fucking pretty cool. He was the first guy that stopped us and asked for a picture. That was cool. You feel like a rock star showing up, all right? Fucking Trump for life. Yeah, you're the man. All right, that's probably all with the validations. I mean, we only have 12 people here right now, but this one I got a feeling will be replayed a lot. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start off the show with a segment that we only do once every 4 years here. Okay. So you know, let's just start it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck what I'm going to say tonight. Okay. So I hope you don't either, buddy. And I hope your job isn't in jeopardy. Here we go.
I never do.
All right. Dude, you better not see other black people seeing you bop to that shit.
So let's talk about it. Your guy won. He won bigly. He won huge. Yeah, he won bigly.
I gotta be honest. I don't really think that Shannon. What's up, Shannon? Fucking hottie, fucking redhead. There was never really any doubt on my side. You know why? Because you know, it just feels like the whole country was just fed up with this fucking woke fucking border, fucking DEI, fucking shitty economy, $300 for 1 week of groceries, you know, men competing in women's sports. It's almost like common sense finally kicked into most people. And I think that we stayed fairly quiet about it because we didn't want to make it seem like one group was asking for a bunch of just nonsensical shit for us to believe. And I think all those people came out en masse and fucking, and you know, here's the question that I think that your girl didn't answer. She was the fucking vice president for the last 4 years. She could have did anything different that she was talking about. And I know they say the vice president doesn't really have any power, but she was the border czar. She had fucking, she had all the power at the border, you know, and she was running on a fucking campaign of change of something that she's been a part of for the last 4 years. And people just woke up and they were like, well, you've been part of this machine for the last 4 years. And when somebody asked her what she would do different over the last 4 years, she couldn't answer that question. So I think that's was really the problem, you know?
I mean, yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. I think a lot of people will point to or have pointed to that point, that part in the campaign, or I think it was like she was on The View and she kind of flubbed that question when they asked her what she would do different than what Biden did, and she was like, nothing.
Yeah. I think there's things like that. You know, that was one of the things that killed her. I think that her not going on Rogan was the thing that killed her. You know, I think that her just repeating the "I grew up middle class and my mother busted her ass" comment at every rally, in every interview, in every, you know, I just don't think that resonated with anybody. You know, like you're not answering any of the fucking questions. Just fucking step up and answer a question. I also don't understand how she was voted like the most unpopular vice president in history. Okay. Maybe Cheney was a little bit more unpopular. I think that's not really fair to call the most unpopular. But then all of a sudden, okay, you're expecting me to believe that she has millions of people rallying around her?
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
Fair point. Fair point. Right. Fair point. I do have a question to go back to what you just said, because I never understood this. So you're saying that she never answered any questions or gave any concrete plans. What questions did Trump answer though?
Well, he answered questions. He answered questions about what he would do about the border on day one. He answered questions on what he would do about food production and prices.
Well, wait, okay, wait, stop. But were those answers anything legitimate? Like,
yeah.
He said day one he's gonna deport millions of people on day one.
Well, yeah,
Is
but
that
you know
even
that's
possible?
not going to happen. You know that's a little bit of a fucking fabrication. On day one, he's going to start the process of deporting millions of people. Okay,
And I think
so
that's what frustrates a lot of people that voted against Trump, is that a lot of his supporters seem to interpret what he should have said. Like, if someone else gave a bullshit answer like that, they would be like, yeah, that's not possible. How are you gonna deport a million people on day one, or millions of people on day one? But I think with Trump, he says that, and then his machine says, oh no, it's kind of a flub, but you know what he means.
yeah, but let's be honest. Trump didn't have a machine. Okay,
Of course he did.
No, he did not. Fucking. He had Fox ripping on him. He had CNN ripping on him. He had all the news outlets ripping on him. He had all of these other people speaking against him. And I think he just went. I think that him campaigning so hard everywhere for a 78-year-old guy. All right. I mean, my father's 80, and we won't let this guy touch the remote control. All right. Trump is going to be able to have the fucking, the nuclear codes. Okay. For a 78-year-old guy, he got fucking shot at and fucking stood right up like a fucking boss, right? And fucking that I think fucking sealed everything for him. The fact that he was going on, Joe Rogan has rules for his podcast, right? And no other people are allowed in the room to help you. Okay. Kamala, that's the reason Kamala didn't go on Joe Rogan's, because she said if we can't have other people in the room, we're not going to do it. Okay. And I think that when you're talking to Trump, it's like you're talking to your grandpa. It's like you're talking to a dude, and everybody who's like he's in the pocket of the big corporations. He doesn't have to be. He took any fucking money that he made as president, fucking the first term, gave it all back. All right. The guy just said, I would rather trust the millionaire who fucking works and gives it all back than the guy who wasn't a millionaire at first and became a millionaire through being in office. So and you can't really deny that. And there's been there's a big black surge. I think fucking Obama going out there and telling black guys that they ain't really black if they don't fucking vote for a black woman president, and he was basically reprimanding them. I think that kind of backfired on him too.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, man. I watch a lot of black conservative podcasts, and shout out to Officer Tatum, everybody. Fucking watch Officer Tatum. Fucking if you're if you're right leaning and are tired of all the shit. But yeah, one guy said it. He just kept fighting. And also, they're talking about like we're the party of democracy and we're the party of whatever. They just installed this bitch. She never won a vote in her fucking life. Right.
I will give that point. I think it was a mistake to not have a primary. Well, first of all, it was a mistake for Joe Biden to run again. Like, he was just anyone could see he was he had diminished cancer.
Leading up to that,
let me finish. It was a mistake for him to run, but I think they should have had a primary when he decided to step down, and then who let the democracy play out, let the people pick who they wanted to be at the top of the ticket. I think that was a mistake.
Do you also think it was a mistake that for a year before the election, the machine was basically saying, this guy's never been better. This guy's never been fucking more competent. This guy knows what he's doing, and then takes a fucking nosedive in a debate like that?
It's the same thing with Trump saying his rallies are the best attended rallies of ever, and no one's ever walks out of his attendance and everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's just
not...
it's all promotion. It's politics. It's all marketing and promotion. Everyone does it.
Yeah, but there's something completely. It's not the same. There's something completely different about cognitive ability when fucking Trump is saying, "Oh yeah, we had the best rally and the biggest rally." Not for nothing. Fucking Trump fucking sold out the Garden. Okay, sold out the fucking Garden. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. And then everybody's saying, "Oh, how great Joe Biden is cognitively," not saying that he's a fucking blubbering idiot, right?
Yeah,
So,
but you. I mean, what do you expect? Like, you're not going to expect Democrats when Joe Biden was on the ticket to go out and be like, "Oh, he's a blibbering, he's too old."
No, you would expect that they say something before that.
You would have expected if they were going to say it, yeah, but they weren't. They're not going to talk bad about the guy as the top of the ticket. Once he stepped down, and once it became clear that he wasn't really going to be able to finish the race, they absolutely, people started voicing their concerns.
Yeah, but you know why?
Just like how Republicans didn't say shit about Trump and call him out on his bullshit because he was the top of the ticket.
Actually, they did call him out. They former Republicans are still calling him out for his bullshit. Okay, so
JD Vance, JD. There's not one Republican that's a Trump Republican that fucking called him out on January 6th, called him out on a lot of the shit that he's had. JD Vance, who when he was running against him, said a lot of shit, called him a Nazi, but then all of a sudden, because he's on the ticket, because he's running, he doesn't say any of those things. It's just politics. It's shitty. It's shitty on both sides.
It definitely is shitty on both sides. But what I'm saying is that this time, I think it was a little bit less shitty on one side as opposed to the other. Okay, they're talking about hateful rhetoric, like that thing he said about Liz Cheney, where she was a warmonger during his meetings, and she wanted to attack the other countries, and then he said, "I bet that she would feel different if she had 11 guns pointed at her, and was actually in war, right? In a war, and I bet she would feel different about it." And immediately, not 20 seconds after that, everybody's like, Trump spewing hateful rhetoric about having Liz Cheney gunned down in the face. Like, you're going to tell me that's not... Because what I did was I watched one of these podcast guys did side-by-sides of what people claim Trump to say, that Trump said, and what he actually said. And you would be shocked at the difference of what he actually said versus what's been reported. I can't hear you. You have no voice.
Sorry, I hit the mute button on the mic. Sorry.
Yeah, you know why? Because you were a black guy not fucking calling fucking Trump a Nazi. They were like, we're shutting him down right away. Shut him down right away. Right.
I seen some of those videos that did the side-by-side comparison. And yeah, there was absolutely it's been. I listen, I don't disagree with you. Democrats did it, they didn't do it successfully. But I'm just saying, my only point is Republicans do it just as much as the Democrats did it.
Give me a specific point, time when they did it.
When they did it?
Yeah.
When they spin something out? How about
in the last 4 years?
They're eating dogs. They're eating the cats, and that was spun completely.
It wasn't false.
It was false.
It was not.
It was false. It was false. The mayor of the city came out and said that was false.
But the people of the city came out and said it was true. So who are you going to believe?
But no one. But they could not. But they couldn't come up with one specific count.
Because let me ask you something. If you walk by and you saw 3 Chinese dudes eating a cat, okay, would you just start taking a video right away of it? These Chinese dudes are eating cats. Yeah,
Probably,
no dogs
yeah,
or cats were
absolutely.
eaten. No dogs or cats were eaten. What we're eating were like ducks, okay, fucking geese and swan and the lakes were being fucking eaten. So yeah, I mean, come on, all right, come on, all right. That's all I'm saying.
But come on, what? It was
Come on.
something that was it was something that was completely false, that was spun out, and then to validate it, JD Vance said, "Oh, well, if we have to create a false narrative to get the media to report on." Yes, he did. I watched him.
No,
He
but
did say that.
In context, he said if we have to create a false narrative because of this machine and what's being done to us, then we'll do what we have to do.
So we'll lie in order to get our point across,
to even up the playing field. But wow. I don't believe that there was no fucking pets being eaten. I don't believe that, because I saw video. I don't know. What's up, Chris? Nice to meet you. I don't know. That video might have been for 10 years ago. I don't know. Okay, but I'm just saying. But
regardless, here's I think what I think is a critical point that no one can deny. Trump won hands down every battleground state. He won the popular vote. He won the electoral vote. He won pretty much. He got more votes than his last time out. Kamala lost more votes than she had less votes than Biden. You can't just say it was just the MAGA crowd that elected, or racist that elected Trump. If more than half the country and all the vital metrics say voted one way, then there's got to be something there. And
the thing is,
you can't just point to say, "Oh, America's a racist country," and that's why.
Right.
No, you can't just say that. You have to look at the facts, and the facts are that his message resonated more with people than the Democratic message.
Funny you should mention that, because we have a chart. Okay, we have a chart detailing that shit out. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
So 55% of men voted for Trump. Okay.
Yep.
Not surprising. Okay.
Nope.
Not surprising. What's surprising is that there was 47% of fucking millions of beta males that voted for Kamala. Okay. Now women, 45% voted for Trump, which is shocking if he's going to take away their reproductive rights and take away their fucking body fucking problem. It's like his first term, he didn't do that. Okay. So for all the people saying that he's going to act like a dictator, we already know that he didn't do that. Okay. And the problem, I think, is that the Democrats treated it like they were running against 2020 Trump and not 2024 Trump. Okay. White men is no surprise that 60% voted for him. Okay. White women, 53% voted for him. Now, black men voted for him, 21%, which I thought was pretty low. I got to be honest with you. Because
I think that blows up your argument about black men, the Obama comment turning off black men. More than 75% of black men voted for Kamala.
Where'd you get this poll, by the way? This poll was given to me, by the way, by a black guy. Okay, so fucking, of course, they're gonna.
It was on a few websites I saw, news websites.
Okay. All right. So Latino men, 55% voted for fucking Trump. Even with all his first day gonna get rid of millions of fucking illegals, 55% voted for Trump. Why do you think that is?
Do you want? I think the popular answer is because they didn't want a woman as a president. Latino men are more conservative when it comes to that. They're more they're less trusting of women.
You know,
I don't necessarily believe that, but I do think that's what most people will say it is.
Well, I think that most people, or most of the people I've watched, said, listen, I'm tired of me doing everything the right way and waiting years to come here. And then these other people just skipping the fucking line and getting phone cards, getting free money, staying at luxury hotels in New York. I think that they were just exhausted with that. I think that's the way any immigrant feels. Like, you're going to tell me that somebody who goes through Mexico doesn't have an unfair advantage from a guy that wants to come here from Pakistan or fucking, you know, any other Muslim countries or anything like that? No, they don't. Okay. Kind of what Trump is, an amazing guy. Half the country lucky. Okay. Right. So,
I think that's exactly right. I think the immigration issue resonated a lot with Hispanic men and Hispanic women.
Yeah, that they, you know, you got to be pissed off no matter who you are if you've waited 10, 12 years to come here. And then these people, you know, are coming here immediately. You get a free phone and you get flown to whatever destination you want. Okay. Even if you're illegal, you're illegal, you know,
you would be illegal if you came in through that way. Yeah.
And, you know, it's, I think that Hispanic people were exhausted with that. Okay. Men 18 to 29. It's about evenly split. You already know that if you ever watch TikTok, what a bunch of fucking degenerates are fucking on, you know, men on TikTok. So you already know that. The women 18, 20, we still got 37%, 18 to 29. Okay. Surprising college degree people fucking voted for Kamala. No college degree people voted for Trump. The working man, that's all I'm saying. Okay. Income under 50K, it was about evenly split. 50 to 100K, evenly split. And 100 or more, about evenly split.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it comes down to white men, white women, Latino men, and people with no college degree, which is nothing wrong with that. Put Trump over. That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Paul's exactly right. You know,
yeah, it's always the economy. It's always the economy is always gonna trump everything else. No pun intended there when I say that.
Yeah, I saw a woman say, I hope that your cheaper gas is pay off enough to kill my baby. Like you're a fucking idiot, okay? And fucking it is also the economy is inherited to a point, okay? But if we could say so, fucking the economy was great. It came down a little during COVID when Trump left, and then fucking so Biden's job was to make it better. Okay, do you think he made it better? Not at all.
Yeah, but I think that's unfair. That's a little bit unfair because you coming out of the pandemic where the government was basically giving away trillion or billions of dollars for people to basically stay home and not go out and produce anything. And then when the guy sacked with huge inflation after that, it was tough. It was tough. And something like that was going to take more than 4 years to turn around.
What about the guy that killed his 2 kids and wife and then himself? I don't know what
I don't understand what that conversation has to do with what that comment has to do with the conversation. Please elaborate.
Yeah, well, we're $80 trillion in debt right now. Okay, we didn't even start paying that back yet, so there's no excuse that you can't use that excuse, Amanda. We didn't even start paying that money back, so it's like that's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other as far as things go. But But what we can agree on, I think, is that the fucking it was about Trump winning. Oh, all right. Not to be a douche, but we don't need those people anyway. Fuck them. If you're gonna do that, you're just a weak psychopath. Okay, so fucking that guy was gonna do that regardless if his dog took a shit in the house the next day. Okay, so fuck that. That was
I still don't know what he's referring
apparently.
to.
So apparently, after Trump won, a guy killed his wife and kid and then himself.
Oh,
yeah. That's a dude we don't need in the country anyway. Okay, all right. But regardless, the meltdowns were absolutely fucking hysterical. Okay, so
I think they were funnier than the meltdowns that when Hillary lost, because those were pretty fucking epic meltdowns.
Yeah, what's up, Kevin?
Hey,
I agree. Well, luckily, thanks to the screen grab technology of 2024, which, by the way, a guy probably invented. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not being a dick, but I'm just saying a dude fucking invented that. Oh, and that's another thing. Did you see that shit on The View where it was like, we asked 100 women if they needed men and they said no? And they're like, yeah, we don't need men. Men are useless. Yeah, you're sitting in a studio that men built, probably were planned out by a man, like fucking on TV, but with a camera that was invented by a man, with the internet that was invented by a man. So fuck you guys. I pulled some clips, okay? So we're going to play them all in their entirety. And this is not, this will be similar to the Is It Racist segment, but we're still going to have an Is It Racist segment. I just want to play these clips, okay? Here we go.
Okay? Let it out. Let it out. I'm mad as hell today!
If you pause it, it looks like she's taking the meanest, nastiest shit of her life.
Did anyone else wake up today and delete their dating apps? Like, I'm not just talking like just removing the app. Like, I full on removed myself from Hinge, Bumble. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. There's no way I am letting any man near me for the next few years.
We do not care.
I've been happily single for the past 4 years. I can wait another 4 years. No dating apps. If you are a man, don't even look at me until, do you know what? Ever again.
We need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
Huh?
That ain't no problem.
Okay, like, if y'all hate women that much, I hope you never get ever again.
Brother,
Like, y'all hate us this fucking much?
I've literally broken up with a man because he voted for Trump. And you can too. It's very easy. Say bye.
That's on your team, brother. What's up, Tito?
Again, not my team. Not my team.
The team you're on. Okay.
Non-partisan here. But people are pretty funny. People are very reactionary. I text someone after the election and they were having a pretty bad reaction. I was like, the earth is gonna still spin and we gotta still live. Like, I get it. I understand. You know, when your guy loses or your gal loses, or your team loses, but you gotta push on. You gotta. The world is not gonna. America is not gonna slide off into the abyss tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I know Sean is back there watching. The Handmaid's Tale is not gonna start, on January 20th, whenever.
I know. If we could only be that lucky, right? Like, fucking, it's just fucking A. Right? God damn it. Well, cool thing is, I have 8 more minutes of this shit. I named them Delusional 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here we go. We got a little more
Roll that beautiful delusional.
Of people that I thank God fucking are on the other team, and that people wouldn't consider fucking anyway. All right, not to be a dick, but fucking, I wouldn't fuck that fat girl if you paid me. She's been single for the last 4 years because she's a fat Asian, and that's fucking weird. All right, fucking just seeing a fat Asian is like, oh, except when they're babies. When they're babies, they're cute as fuck, and they're fat little Asians. I would kill 20 white babies to have one Asian baby. Okay, just for the record. Okay, right. Just letting you know, right?
Well, that didn't go the way we had hoped.
Not at all.
Or expected.
Yeah, I mean, for him to win the popular vote? Are you kidding me?
I did not know our country was that full of racist bastards.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be an all-out war on the LGBTQ plus, on
women.
on women, on people of any color other than Blanco or Blanca or whatever.
No, they don't care about the Blanca. It's just the Blanco.
Yeah, so better go out there and get you a Bible, because you're going to be needing that shit now.
Oh no, we, you know, if they follow the Handmaid's Tale, we can't read.
I'm trying so hard to pull it together because I have to go into work, and I don't want any of the kids to know how scared I am. How am I supposed to go in there and tell them to embrace who they truly are, to support people, to love people, to care about people, to believe that they can do anything, when tonight proved that that's not a reality? Like, I work in education.
Brother, I actually think half of these Muppets are just attention seeking, because who sets up a camera and starts crying or screaming like a lunatic? They all need Michael.
Stop it. Get some help.
You're enjoying this, huh?
Well, you know, she said she was a teacher. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was 8, I thought it was Spider-Man. All right. Thank God there wasn't a teacher there that says you are Spider-Man. Oh, Chris, you think you're a dinosaur now? Thank God there weren't people there to tell me, you know, Chris, you could be a dinosaur one day. Okay. No, you fucking dummies. Okay. You fucking can't be a cat. You can't be a fucking dinosaur. You can't be a zebra. And I gotta tell you, you know who I would be most pissed off? You know, I feel bad for the gay people and lesbian people, right? Because all of a sudden, all these people just attach themselves to their team, right? And fucking now, because I don't know if you noticed, but like the gay people I know do not like any kind of trans people. They don't like any kind of X people. They don't like anything. And it's like basically there were all these kids who were the last one to be picked, like fucking during the schoolyard fucking you know, sports thing. And you know how you felt when you were like, fuck, I'm getting Angelo Johnson on my fucking team? Like, fuck that. You know, like, we're definitely gonna lose now. I'm positive that that's how the gay and lesbian people feel. They're like, fuck, we're getting all these Angelo Johnsons on my fucking team. All this time, what we fought for, they're just attaching their name to our shit. Okay? So fucking, I would be most pissed off if I was gay or lesbian right now. That's all I'm saying. Okay? You look like you don't even want to say anything right now. Can't hear you again. Dude, can't turn your fucking mic on.
Sorry. Okay, let me turn it around because I keep hitting the mute button by accident. All right. I can't I'm trying to process what you said. Like, so if you were gay, you would be mad at the trans people?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah. because fucking they just attached their name to my shit. You know, my shit that I've worked at 40 years of trying to get past. All right. And now there's this dude dressed up as a woman, pretend, and he's expecting now. And don't get me wrong, you could do that, Duncan. If you wanted to dress up as a chick tomorrow, you could do that as a fully functioning adult. You could totally do that. But I'm not going to pretend you don't have a dick anymore. I'm not going to call you she. I'm not going to fight. So yeah, I think so. I am speaking for all gay and lesbian people right now. That's what I'm doing. never had a
listen,
gay thought in my life.
Listen,
right?
yeah, wow. I mean, listen, when you're speaking for gay and lesbian people, that's something right there.
Yeah, no, I'm the gay and lesbian savior. Okay, I'm looking out for you guys.
You're gay Jesus.
Gay Jesus. I love gay people. That I like hanging out with gay people more than I like hanging out with straight people. You know, fucking you get a gay neighbor, automatically your property value shoots up. They make the whole block look fucking fabulous because they give a shit about curb appeal. Yeah, fucking I love gay people. Okay. So
that sounds like wasn't that a plot on fucking Will and Grace? Like they went out to some log cabin and they thought they were gonna be like ostracized, and like the whole neighborhood was happy because they knew that the gay people were gonna the neighborhood was gonna become trendy now, and the property value
shoots right up, right? And for all these dumb women with abortion, I'm gonna say that I'm very into the women's camp on this. Okay. I think that it's your body, it's your choice. You should absolutely have the choice whether you want to have a baby or not, okay? Whether you want to have a kid. It's totally your body. But, okay, I'm an asshole, so remember this. I still think you're killing a baby, right? You are absolutely still killing a baby, right? And when they say like fucking, it's not a baby yet. If I was fucking baking a cake, right, and I put it in, and fucking 2 minutes later, somebody else opens up the oven, fucking smacks the fucking cake pan out of my hand, throws it on the fucking, floor, and you're just gonna say, oh, it wasn't a cake. It wasn't a cake yet, so I can fucking do it. Yeah, but it was eventually gonna be a cake, okay? So I kind of am in the same fucking grouping as Bill Burr with that one. Like it's eventually gonna be a baby, all right? You could kill it. I got no problem with you killing it, okay? But you're still killing babies, okay? Okay. So yeah, I know, literally died. I know. Okay. Listen, fucking, it's not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say. But however. Look, I have Delusional 2 and Delusional 3 clips to still play. Oh, no, Delusional 3. Okay. Really. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, no, mind your own business. That's right. Fucking keep it to yourself. All right. That's all I'm saying. All right. Here we go. We got a little more. This one's a long one. Okay. So I'm very happy about this one. This one I just couldn't, I couldn't get myself to hit stop on the recording. Okay. So here we go.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because not even any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never goodbye.
What the hell?
Beta!
What is wrong with you? I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach. What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? What has happened to freedom? I'm done. This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me. The fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American people. Like, it should not be this close. Why would anyone vote for this person?
Is anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to wait. I'm so stressed. How you can't look out into the world, into the people of this country and see what's happening. I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next couple days.
It appears as though this gigantic piece of won the election. And as much as I hate him because he's a gigantic criminal, authentically horrible human being, I also blame the Democrats for doing this. How hard is it to beat him? It's not that hard. He is a fake ass mother who is not a real human being. He's a piece of Democrats. How could you not beat him? Why could you not beat him?
How am I supposed to go to work? How am I supposed to go to work and do all of my normal daily activities when I know that we all just chose for things to get exponentially harder? And I just want my mom. But my mom voted for him.
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
All right, guys, it's time to go to bed.
Let's just unpack that one for a minute, okay? So
Which one?
she
The
was
one from the
hoping-
host?
Yeah,
The one from The
the
View?
chick on The View. She was
Mhm.
hoping that a black woman with a Jewish husband would get elected strictly because they were black and Jewish, okay? Okay, not because of any policy or anything like that. She basically called the whole country a fucking racist there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
and
it
it's identity politics. She was hoping, or based on that clip, because I didn't see the whole thing, but based on that clip, it would seem that she was hoping that the country would vote for someone who was a woman who was Jamaican and Indian and married to a Jewish person.
I
That's
noticed he didn't
identity
say
politics.
black right there. I noticed he didn't say black woman.
Black, yeah, I think that's obvious. That's a given. That's a given. She's black. Okay. Yeah, it was identity politics, and I think that's the problem. I think if you just rely on identity politics, you have a problem.
I'm going to agree with you there. I'm going to see if we can fast forward because I have to start this over right now. So give me a minute.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years.
And all this over again. Okay. But I should have put it in the present. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, so
can I just want to go back to two of them because it was kind of interesting. What they
gay Jesus.
Yeah, you're definitely gay Jesus. I'm gonna get your face on a shirt. The one that was like, "What happened to freedom? What happened to democracy?" That's what happened. Freedom and democracy happened. People went to a election. They chose. They went into the ballot box. They chose, and that's what happened. That's freedom. That's democracy. Just because your candidate, your party did not win, doesn't mean that there is no freedom or democracy in this world. It just means that the candidate, the majority of people did not choose the candidate that you chose. Doesn't mean that freedom's over.
I like the guy that was screaming and had to scream in every direction like he was doing the WWF entrance. Right? Like fucking
He's like, I'm gonna scream for the north, I'm gonna scream for the south, I'm gonna scream to the east, I'm gonna scream to the west. Yeah. There was another one, I forget exactly which one she was, but she was saying about she was pissed at Trump, which I understand, but pissed at the Democrats. And I think that's a very valid, that goes back to my point about you can't say that it's just the country as a whole, which voted overwhelmingly for Obama twice, also voted the popular vote, electoral vote, all the battleground states, they all voted for Trump and his policies and his rhetoric. You can't really say that they're really, so yeah, the Democrats ran a crappy campaign. They ran a candidate who I think was better than the Clinton. When Hillary Clinton, when she ran a better campaign than Hillary Clinton. She was definitely a better candidate than Joe Biden this time around. But she also didn't connect with the people and resonate with the people. So you can't blame the country for that. You have to blame the party. Have the
go ahead.
Put the blame where the blame belongs.
Yeah. I think that people didn't necessarily vote for Trump as much as they voted for a change for the last 4 years. That's what I think. Because I bet there's people out there that hate Trump but still voted for him because they knew that if they voted Kamala, they were going to get the same as the last 4 years. And the reason that I say that is because when she was asked what she would do different over the last 4 years, she said nothing. Okay. I don't think that. I don't think that, Shauna. If there was a fucking qualified woman, I'd vote for them any day. Fucking, I got no problem voting for a woman.
So wait, would you have voted for? Would you have voted for Nikki Haley if she was on the top of the ticket?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Is there a Democratic woman, to the best of your knowledge right now, because you don't know all of them? Is there a female Democrat that you would vote for?
No, I wouldn't vote Democrat at all, period. I'm a Republican. I'm going to vote Republican. However, I do think that, look, see, Val prefers a man in charge. Yeah, she might be right. Yeah, you might have something to that. I do think if they held a primary, okay, and Gavin Newsom would have won, okay, the primary, I think that he would have done better than Kamala. Not saying that he's a white guy from fucking California and he has more experience and he could do the job better, but because he has more, he has more experience and he wants that top job. I don't even Kamala ran a campaign like she didn't want the top job. So
I don't think that. I don't think that. What you mean as a president?
Yeah.
When she was. Oh, I don't think that. I don't know.
Well, because when Kamala was running for president, she got like 48 votes out of the entire country. Okay, so fucking people people didn't like her back then.
And that's why I'm saying that I think it was a huge mistake to not have a primary, because people already had a chance to vote for her. Democrats already had a chance to vote for her. They didn't pick her. So what makes you think that they would have picked her this time? Only other than the fact that you think they would pick her just because they didn't want Trump in.
No, I agree. Well, I mean, I know what everybody's thinking right now. They didn't watch shit because we spent an hour on this crap, okay? And you would be right because we still have the best segment of the show. Yeah. This one's going to be a little bit long tonight. I'm sorry. I'm fucking tired, man. All right. I did fucking 8.5, 9 hours in the fucking car yesterday. Okay. I'm exhausted. I had to go to my father's birthday lunch today. Okay. I'm fucking tired. Where incidentally, my aunt is one of the leading trans, gay, lesbian activists in the world. She flies all over the fucking world, fucking doing speeches, promoting, and what's the word I'm looking for? Not promoting, but what? Trans gay rights, lesbian rights, yeah. So it was a lot of fun, and we got along just fine. All right, we're good. That's my Aunt Joyce. Shout out to Aunt Joyce and Jan. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right.
How was your dad? Because I know your dad's a big Democrat. How was he taking the election?
Dude, he was trying to goat me into arguments on the fucking way there, right? And I'm like, not going to do it. He's like, Trump is a fascist, right? He's like, your Uncle Mike said that he knows a guy that was in the Genovese crime family, and he was at a meeting, and Trump was at that meeting. And I'm like, so the fuck what? So the fuck what? And also, he couldn't tell me of the guy that knew Trump. All right. It's always secondhand where everybody's fucking shitting all over Trump. But which, by the way, literally everybody sucked Trump's dick before he became a politician. He was in rap songs. They were like, I want to be like Trump. They were like fucking blowing people to get on The Apprentice. Fucking, yeah, everybody loved him back then. Okay. Fucking everybody loved him so much that Schwarzenegger took his place for one season, and they were like, fuck you, you fucking German Nazi. We're not watching anymore. Right? So fucking yeah, everybody loved Trump.
Very true.
That's all I'm saying. Okay. No, my dad does not look anything like me. I was adopted. My dad is half black and half Jewish, but my dad has literally the biggest dick I've ever seen in real life. Right? He he shoved it in my mouth when I was 7. No, he didn't do that. Okay, fucking, but just like when I was 16 and I was living at home, right? I was walking down the hallway, and you only have one hallway in your house, right? You're not like a gazillionaire, right? So fucking my father didn't think anybody was home, and he came out of the shower and he was just had the towel hanging down, and his dick was down to his knee. Okay, like fucking, that's how gigantic my dad's dick is. And when I was just looking at it in silence, right? Like when somebody sees an angel for the first time, and my dad just looked at me and gave me that fucking Han Solo grin. He was like, and then he just walked. And I was like, God damn it, being adopted. I'm like, what am I going to do with this tiny little white dick? All right, fucking nothing. The answer is nothing. Okay. All right.
Every time I hear you tell that story, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I hear you tell that story. It's fucking hilarious.
It's the worst. Okay. It's the worst. What's up, Ken? Fucking Ken, I missed you in Gettysburg this weekend. Yeah. All right. Well, so we got some racist clips, or questionably racist clips.
Yeah, they're racist. I'm pretty sure they are. But go ahead.
No, I'm pretty sure they're not, because there's a lot of black guys in these. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
see, you're just like, oh,
no,
okay.
I would say we know black people can't be racist.
Yeah, we certainly know. Yeah, we certainly know black women can't be racist. Okay. So, all right, here's the first one.
Oh man, I had this conversation with somebody about like who's allowed to say it. My boy, he goes, okay, you got a white guy born and raised in a black neighborhood. All his friends is black, all his family is black. He grows up, now he's a teenager, and he's saying, is that cool? And I was like, I'm not one of his friends, so I can't really speak for them. But if his group of friends and everybody's cool with it, he goes, that's not a skin color thing. It's a culture thing.
I had a friend who was raised like that and would not say it. And we listened to rap music and he wouldn't say the word during it. Instead, he would just, anytime it popped up, he would point at me. B-I-G, my. I'm like, all right, that's more offensive. Just say the words. I'm pointing at me.
Just say the word. What did Theo Von say? I won't say it, but if I get real mad, I'll write it.
What I do is if I really need to get it out, I write it down.
That's pretty funny.
Right? That's funny. That's not racist, right?
Nah, that's not racist.
That's all right. Okay. All right. Fucking here's the next one.
My idea of comedy is, I'm a relic, really. In the old days, it used to be there was all these jokes about how, like, oh, there's a black guy, Pakistani, and a Jew walk into a bar, all that stuff. And nowadays, it's all very confusing. Now it's like, oh, a woman of color, a genderqueer vegan, a neurodivergent power bottom walk into a halal restaurant, and they all have a lovely time together. I mean, what the fuck's that about? Why is that funny? Where's the drama? Where's the jeopardy? I don't get it. Comedy's leaving me behind, I think.
Don't you feel like that sometimes? Like comedy has left you behind?
Yeah.
Wow, booyah. Fucking
Val, go take a shower, Val. Relax. Calm down.
Holy Jesus. So that one not really racist, right? Like that one's like,
no, I don't think
it's
so.
kind of just true.
Yeah.
So it feels so funny to you, it's just fucking see, look at Dick. Dick is what I think is a solid Democrat, and he's still here enjoying, our gay Jesus jokes and everything else. All right. Yeah, be adults,
absolutely.
people. You don't have to lose friends because you don't agree with somebody that who they voted for. All right. Here we go. She can't. There's two hot guys on this. Yeah. Fucking imagine me and Duncan just spit roasting fucking Val right now. Yeah. Me and Duncan high-fiving each other.
Never happened.
Switch.
Never.
Right. Jesus Christ. We got the best fans ever. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go.
Dark humor jokes in public. What does Nike and the KKK have in common?
I don't know.
They both make black people run faster. It's okay. You can laugh. It's all right. It's all right to laugh.
I have proof that God is black. Everyone calls him father, but nobody's seen him.
Why can't black dudes ever have a dad bod?
Because the melanin?
It's because they've never seen a father figure.
I've seen that clip. That guy does videos before. I've seen his videos, his work. Pretty. Yeah. I mean, is it racist or I wouldn't say it's racist. It's just funny.
Yeah, I would say it's not fucking. I would say it's not racist at all. What I do think is that the white people were more racist in those clips because the black guy was like, "It's okay if you laugh," and then they just fucking laughed. Duncan, look at the screen.
What? Yes. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Val. No. No. I'm too much of a gentleman. My mom raised me to be too much of a gentleman. At least in public.
Yeah, Duncan just be fucking pulling her hair, going, "Yeah, suck that big black cock, you fucking bitch." Fucking Duncan can do it. I can see him doing it. I can.
Not while you're watching me. No.
In my head, I just see an anime Duncan just doing that to Val. Just fucking yanking a bite of the hair, and Val's like, "Oh." Oh my fucking God. Just say it. Call Val a bitch. She needs it tonight. Do it. Come on. You can do it.
I'm too much of a gentleman.
Dude, nobody's going to think you really think Val is a bitch. They're just fucking, yeah, just do it.
No. Was that you or was that Shauna?
That was Shauna. That wasn't me.
Shauna, you bitch. Oh God. Why is this my life right now? Why is this my life?
Yeah. That one was me. All right. See, Val said you're so mean not calling her bitch like Val wants you to.
Oh, jeez.
Do it. You can't even
How
do
we diverge into this? Can we get back to it? Is it racist?
Duncan's like, how did we get here? Let's get back to degrading black people. All right. Oh my fucking God. All right.
Oh God. I have a question for you.
Sure.
With that last clip, would it be racist if it was a white guy asking those questions and making those jokes?
No, for somebody like me, not at all. It would just be a joke, regardless of who's telling it. You know?
I think.
Do you think it would be racist?
I think people would feel differently if it was a white guy. If it was a white guy or a Spanish guy saying it. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, those people are fucking stupid. That's all I'm saying. Right? All right, here we go. Let's go.
Anymore. Last week in lunch, Riley says to a classmate, "Can a nigga borrow a French fry?" And my first thought wasn't, "Oh my God, he said the word, the N word." It was, "Now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back?"
Come on, that's Boondocks. Not racist. It's the Boondocks.
Not racist. I'm fucking just automatically not racist because of who created it. Right?
Exactly.
All right.
The Boondocks.
Well,
One of the greatest cartoons ever made.
Yeah, I will absolutely agree with you on that. Okay. Fucking, if you have not seen Boondocks, fucking go. What is that, like 7 seasons, 8 seasons, I think?
No, it was only 4, I think, and only the first 3 were pretty good because I think the last 2 were not made by the creator left, Aaron McGruber.
Well, the 4th one, they started introducing their white friends to the show. And they were like, yeah, fuck that, right? Yeah. All right. So now the last one, we've had our fun, okay? We've had our fun and we're going to be serious, okay? And I want you to watch this whole one and just tell me if you agree with it or not, okay? And then I want you to tell me why you either don't agree with it or agree with it. All right? Is that fair?
Yes.
All right.
What about the black history? We don't need no black history. Stop looking back. We need some black future. We know all the black history in the world. What more black history can we learn to make us better? We need to cancel black history. Stop talking about it. Let's talk about the future. What's coming, y'all? Who know how to grow food? Who can fly a drone? Why are we steady worried about history? What will history do for us at this point in life? Learn it. We still don't know economics. We still don't know nothing about a FICO score. Why are we studying history if we ain't going to look back to see how they grow food? How they used to work on the tractors? Why do we need to study history when we don't even know half our grandparents? We don't know our fathers. So why I need to know about black history and I don't even know my family history? My family history is how I break the curse, not black history.
So
that guy is not wrong, right?
Oh no, I definitely agree with the spirit of what he said. Yeah, you got it. You have to look to the future, look to build. I don't think that you have to. I think both things could be true. Black history or any history is important because you do have to understand where you're going from, because the old adage, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, or something like that. Whatever that saying is, I do believe you should know, where you come from, the importance of how you got here. But I do think there should be it's more important to be future focused on what's going to happen. How are you going to break the generation curse? How are you going to uplift out of the circumstances that we are in now as a whole? But I think that's true. I think that's true for everybody. I think that's true for white people, black people, Spanish, Asian, everybody.
Yeah. People say they don't learn anything on this show.
Don't you think it's true?
I think the premise fits every fucking race right off the bat.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's the past is prologue, but fucking you don't have to include the prologue at the start of every book, right? Like fucking right now, and I'm not saying this is true for all times, because fucking America had its made its mistakes, but there isn't one thing that I could do that Duncan can't do right now.
I think you can hop a lot better than I can.
You think what? I can hop like a motherfucker. No, I really can't, because I'm a fat fuck. I'll hop and I'll break my knee. All right. Don't take me 10 months to fucking my knee to, So actually, there's things that Duncan could do way better than me. Fucking walk. Okay. Fucking still volunteer for a pickup game of basketball at the Y. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Okay. So, all right. So that was Is It Racist? Let's get through this, because I'm fucking tired. All right.
Yes, you
fucking
can.
Fucking bitch. Yeah, fuck Val. That fucking bitch. I don't even mind calling. That's because I literally just call every woman in my life a bitch every day. Okay. At some point, fucking, I'm like, oh, fucking bitch. Like, I had no problem doing it. Fucking Duncan, do it.
No.
Come on, Duncan, do it one time.
No. Too much on. Can we please get rid of that picture?
Imagine this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Chris. Yes, I love that.
Imagine this guy, this happy dude right now, just yanking your hair and fucking smacking your ass. And fucking... fucking Duncan, did he get... This is what we're going to do from now on. It'll be like, Duncan, did he get the shit fucked out of you last night? Pow. Dude, we gave out a lot of stickers with you on it this weekend in Gettysburg. Fucking a lot. Okay. So
a lot of people in Pennsylvania have me stuck somewhere on there.
Yeah, a lot of people in Pennsylvania wishing you would call them a bitch right now. I'll tell you that right off the bat. It's not just Canada. All right. I'm not gonna play the Is It Racist thing. What did you watch this week? Because I didn't watch a lot at all. But fucking, what did you watch?
I gotta say, well, I watched a couple of things. Finished watching Agatha All Along. Loved it. Did you ever watch it? Did you ever try watching it?
No, I haven't went back. There's a bunch of things I got to go back to this week. And now that Agatha is actually over, I feel like I could watch it in one 3-hour block while I'm working. Mm-hmm. And I didn't get to, I didn't watch it. That's because, Chris, you were behind your table all fucking day. So I'm sorry, but fucking Chris, we'll get one to you. So dude, I'm gonna roll off screen for a minute. I gotta show you something, okay?
Go, roll right on.
And entertain the masses, okay?
The masses. What? Oh my god. If you have not watched Agatha All Along, Do it. I highly recommend it. Someone in the chat, please tell me that I'm not the only one that's watched this show. Please. Fuck yeah. Ugh. Why did Chris leave me here? How fucking long? Wait. Holy shit. No. Val. Come on. You're better than this, Val. Oh, God.
All right. First of all, you suck at this. Okay.
I do.
Dude.
I absolutely
Yeah.
do. This is
My back
this
is
is why
killing
I'm
me
a,
right now.
This is why I don't do a podcast alone.
My back is killing me right now from carrying this shit. Okay. So this weekend, I went to the Gettysburg Reptile Expo, right? And it was a great expo. Fucking met a lot of actual fans of Snakes and the Fat Man and the Fat Man Network. However, that was not the only great thing. They presented me with Balloon Animal Chris, okay? With the fucking fake leg and everything, okay? So very fucking cool. Thank you, Joel, and fucking to the balloon guy that did this. And look, I even got a little chubby right over here, okay? And then the eye is red. Got a fat little belly here. So fucking I'm good to go. But plus it makes that cool noise. So very fucking cool. This is going up on the wall until it deflates. So didn't mean to stop the show for that. But
I'm very happy that you have that.
I'm just fucking look. I'm just fucking saying that nobody made Balloon Animal Duncan with his two fucking hands up. Okay. That's all I'm saying. So very cool. Thank you, Gettysburg Reptile Expo.
I for one am very happy that there is no Balloon Duncan.
Dude, you would think that until you get a Balloon Duncan, and it's just an awesome feeling. It's a feeling of love. My boy Steve Conduit, fucking that they also fucking they killed it. No, I didn't get a balloon chair. Okay, that would have been funny. That would have been more accurate. Yeah, but Dustin over at Adventure and Fun did this, and it's pretty fucking cool, man. Pretty fucking happy. Fucking it's very. I made one for myself. It's in my bed. Damn, Val.
A balloon Chris? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, strap on.
Yeah. Did you think it was not going to go that way with Val? Fucking.
No. Never change, Val. Never change.
All right, we were talking about Agatha all along. You liked it?
Yeah, it was good. I definitely think it was good. It was probably the best Disney Plus MCU show that's come out in a very long time.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Better than Hawkeye?
Oh, hell yeah. Way better than Hawkeye.
Better than Moon Knight?
Fuck
better than the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, speaking of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I don't know if you saw that there's they dropped a new trailer for
I did.
Captain. That
Captain
shit
America.
looks hot.
Yep.
That shit looks really good. And
Fuck
they
it.
also dropped the trailer for the Thunderbolts as well.
Yep.
Looks
That looks
really
great
fucking
too, right?
good.
That looks
Yeah.
fucking great.
MCU got its fucking groove back.
We'll see. But the MCU gets his groove back from not doing fucking comic book characters that nobody's ever heard of. Okay? I mean, were you really shocked when the fucking Eternals failed?
No.
Okay, at the box office? Like, 'cause it was a shitty movie and nobody cared. You know,
Well, I mean,
think
listen, they pull lightning out of a bottle with Guardians of the Galaxy because
Yeah.
no one knew
Nobody
about
knew that
that.
one,
No,
yeah.
so they pull lightning out of a bottle. I mean, listen, I'd have been happy if it succeeded, Eternals, but it didn't.
Yeah. I was just not happy with it. But Agatha all along, Hi Van Damme or fucking Chuck Norris?
Hi, Van Damme. Howie Van Dam. What gets a Chuck Norris for me is Shrinking, which
That's
is
what everybody is telling me about.
Let me tell you.
Literally everybody that's mentioned the series Shrinking on Apple TV Plus, right?
Yes.
As one of the best shows of the year. Okay.
Hands down, it is. It's probably one of the few shows that I laugh out loud at least once or twice every show. Excuse me.
Bless you, Duncan. You're back off. What did you sneeze on the mute button? Jesus Christ. Still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you got a little booger in your nose.
I do not. Dick. I hate you. I really do.
Yeah,
Why the fuck? Why do I submit myself to this bullshit every Sunday night or every other Sunday?
Fucking love it. Okay. Yeah. Fucking love it. Okay.
No. Seriously. The cast, phenomenal. Harrison Ford has never been funnier as a grumpy old, crotchety old man. It's like he's been waiting to play this role, and he's been stuck doing Han Solo and Indiana Jones and whatever else the fuck he did. And now he finally got the role that he really wanted to do at this stage in his life and in his career, and he is fucking shining. He's killing it.
And it's about psychiatry practice, right?
Yeah, Harrison Ford, Jason Segel, I think it is, and I don't know, unfortunately, the black lady's name. They run a psychiatry practice. Jason Segel is his wife died, and he was dealing with that, and by him dealing with that, he basically started being really real with his patients and started telling them shit that they needed to hear. And just the ensemble cast, his neighbor is fucking who's one of his neighbors, the guy that was Ted McGinley, I think his name is McGinty. He was in the Bundys. What was the Bundy
Married
show?
with Children?
Married with Children. He was Marcy's second husband.
Oh, Steve?
Yes.
Yes,
yeah. Thank you. He's in this show, and he is fucking hilarious. Every time he's on screen, he fucking kills it. He plays this guy. He's retired. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit. He says dumb shit. He says stupid shit, and it's hilarious. I'm telling you, this show is right now my odds-on favorite to be one of the best shows to be the best show of the year.
Really?
For me. Yeah.
Better grumpy old man, Eastwood or Harrison Ford?
Right now, I would have to give it to Ford right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start watching that probably tomorrow with Agatha. It's 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, they're in the middle of the second season right now for Shrinking, and it's each episode is like a half an hour, mad quick, easy watch. I'm telling you, if you don't love it, you have to get your funny bone. Get it. You have to get a new funny bone because your shit's not working.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching that. What else did you watch? Or is that it?
I think that was probably. I was gonna watch Transformers 1 because Joe over from the Vintage Geeks, he was praising it and he said it was really good. So it sounded really good, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. So we'll talk about that next time.
Okay.
But that was about it, because really last week and this week, it was all the fucking election and the post-election stuff.
Right.
So I really didn't really watch TV that much.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I finished Suits, which is It's an amazing series, but the last season or the last 2 seasons, I believe, they brought on Kathleen Heigl or the girl from Knocked Up.
Katherine Heigl from
Yeah.
Knocked Up, and she was also on Grey's Anatomy.
I hate her, okay? With those big bug eyes and the fucking just fucking shitty acting. So the last 2 seasons of Suits wasn't as good, but the last season was only 10 episodes. So it was one of those seasons that dragged on, and like you thought you were on episode 7 and you were really on episode 3. Okay. But overall, her being there did not take away from the genius that was Suits. I actually love Suits. I high Van Damme it all the way. But I did watch, I joined the Daily Wire and watched Am I Racist? The new Matt Walsh documentary or film, right? And basically he just went out and he dressed up as a see, I want to say
a douchey liberal.
That's a better way to say it than I wanted to say it. Yeah, douchey liberal. Okay. With a ponytail, fucking, but he didn't shave his beard, right? Like fucking, so he kept his beard. He looked exactly the same, except with with a douchey ponytail.
Should you explain who Matt Walsh is?
Matt Walsh is a conservative commentator on the Daily Wire. He actually had that other show that he directed called What Is a Woman? Okay. So he basically goes out and gets funny reactions from people, but he gets real reactions from people too, right? But like in the What Is a Woman documentary, he was interviewing a comic book store owner who was like 80 years old, and he was like, "How do you know you're a man?" And the guy's just like, "How do I know I'm a man? I guess it's because I got a dick," right? And it's just it's just funny to fucking watch, like people in middle America's kind of reactions, right? But this one, Am I Racist? It was actually great because what he did was he just wore a ponytail but kept all his facial features, right? So it's like, like these trans people that just throw on a wig or grow their hair out and still have the beard, and all that, and say that they're a woman. Okay. So I think it was like a little shot at those people. But what he did was he went and got certified, DEI certified from some online class, right? And they sent him a card, okay, that he was an official graduate of this so-and-so DEI class. And he would just walk up to people on the street, and say, do you have any feelings on black people? I'm DEI certified, so you could tell me, and I'm licensed to talk about it, right? And it was just a funny movie all along. Charlie Kirk is also really fun to watch. But this guy, Matt Walsh, he went and interviewed like liberal black women in New York, right? Who were just like, we don't need white men. Fuck them white men. Fuck the white people. And then he went to some redneck bar in like Alabama. There was a biker bar there. And fucking I think his original intent was to get racism from them. And they were just like, what do I give a shit if he's black or white, as long as he's cool, and shit like that. So it really just showed like the difference in what you would think of people. I mean, look, it could have been all staged, okay? It could have been. But if you saw some of these toothless fucking white people that he was interviewing, it doesn't really look staged. I'll give you my Daily Wire password you should definitely watch it. It's definitely funny, and it's very it's a good show for us to both review, being that our show does similar things, you know. So, but that's all I really watched this week was the rest of Suits and that. And then I watched a lot of YouTube videos, like fucking the meltdowns were by far my favorite part of the week. And it's pretty funny because there's a woman I know, right, who me and her are very nice to each other, right? Like very nice to each other, but we disagree on a lot of shit, right? And she was at Gettysburg. Her name is Nicole Tisdale. Shout out to Nicole Tisdale, fucking who I ended up falling in love with after this weekend, right? So fucking she snuck up behind me. I didn't know she was there, and she put me in a headlock, right? So all I saw was this black hand and a fucking pink sweatshirt, and then it started choking me, right? So I got scared, right? I got scared. And I was like, immediately, I was a Trump denier, okay? I was like, I voted for Kamala. I voted for Kamala. And she fucking let go, and I found out it was her. And I'm not going to say who she voted for because fucking, you know, it's not my place. But fucking, we hung out for 20 minutes to a half an hour and just bullshitting and fucking talking. Like I literally fell in love with this fucking girl over the fucking weekend. And she is, she's very opinionated, okay? And very like strong-willed. But we were just sitting down like fucking, we were looking down like peas and carrots, all right? We were like fucking, I mean, not saying that we, you know, we didn't start making out or nothing, all right? Fucking, but she was fucking awesome. And for anybody in the reptile community, if you're not following Lady Tiz Exotics, Nicole Tisdale, you're fucking missing out because this is like, she's one of the few people where you think they're cool online, but you meet them in real life and they're insanely great people. And she was definitely one of them. And that was one of the highlights of the weekend. So I forgot how we even got on to her, but she definitely made my trip out there a little bit better. And after 4 hours in a fucking car with fucking two Italians, I mean, I don't have to tell you how that went with the amount of go fuck your mothers and your mother's a whore and go kill yourself. Fucking, it was nice to have a normal conversation, right? So definitely shout out to Nicole. Fucking great time this weekend. I wish you stuck around for dinner with us. We all went out to dinner, and yeah, maybe next time because I'm definitely gonna go to Gettysburg again. But I am gonna spend the night because fucking 4-hour drive there, 4-hour drive back. I didn't get home until like 1 a.m. Dude, I'm 51. I can't be fucking playing that shit anymore. You know, like it was. What's that?
I was saying no. I was going to say you've been doing a lot of traveling, a lot of driving.
Well, I'm not driving. Like the great thing about being an old curmudgeon with one leg is like I tried driving a little bit to Canada. I drove like the first 2 hours of the fucking trip. And they were like, we stopped at a gas station. They were like, Chris, get out of the driver's seat. You drive too slow, right? And fucking they got in. And it was always like at about 60 when I was driving. Fucking and I knew there was going to be a problem when they said, oh, this car can go 60, huh? Right. And they fucking got in and immediately were going like 90 to 100 in whatever direction, you know, we were going through. So they drive. Basically, when we do the traveling, they drive. That we just use my car, right? And shout out to Paul and Kevin too, because I couldn't do the traveling without them. You know, because they help carry all the camera stuff. They fucking, you know, help me through shit. They fucking, you know, if there's a bump on a door fucking frame, they help me get over it. Okay. They dropped me off in front of the place because there was only like grass parking at the event that we were at. And they were like, You can't fucking work that wheelchair in the grass, right? And yeah, that's one of the things that I have trouble with. Like I always say, I could do what everybody else does. I just do it a lot slower. Fucking wheeling through the grass is not one of them. Okay. Fucking, I'll get stuck on a little rock. Okay. So Kevin and Paul really fucking helped me out with all the shit. So couldn't do it without them. So until I start walking again on the prosthetic, they're kind of like my go-to travel guys. But they're pretty funny in the fucking car. You know, like they're like, I think you should go kill yourself, you know, and they basically just insult each other the whole fucking time. So
sounds like true male bonding.
And they're both corrections officers, right? Like, so fucking, no, I don't got to be worried if we get pulled over. They can just flash out a card, hopefully, and then we get out of the ticket. So I think that's why they drive 90 to 100 every fucking where they go. But yeah, no, that was that's been the week. So it's been a fun week. But dude, I gotta tell you, I'm tired today. I'm fucking tired as fuck. So
yeah.
All right, are we done?
I think we're done.
Yeah, you don't got nothing else to say?
Nope.
Looking forward to the next 4 years?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
What's the alternative? Not looking around, not looking.
I love the people who are like, I'm gonna move if Trump gets elected. Like fucking bullshit. Yeah. Oh no. What are we gonna do without Cher or fucking Celine Dion? What if they move to Canada? Oh. Fuck Cher and fuck Celine Dion. I think Celine Dion is Canadian anyway.
She is.
Go back to where you belong, Canadian. All right. They took our jobs. Right. All right. Fuck it up. All right, guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks for the last show of the year. So we'll see you guys later. Don't forget, if you like what we're doing here, join the Patreon. If you hate what we're doing here and you're part of the Patreon and want to cancel, please don't. Definitely catch me on Snakes the Fat Man, where Danny Carrero and Donato Senor are going to be the guests for the last episode of the year. The 15 Minutes of Lane contest starts on November 16th. So go on over to the Fat Man Nation and vote for your favorite new breeder of the year. And then we have one more Hot Girl show next week, and that's going to be with Jamie from Moreforge. So I hope you guys come and join that. Other than that, I'm taking off December. I don't know if you noticed, but we're taking off December just because there's so much work going on with the contest, and lets me recharge a little bit for 2025. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. There you go, Val. Fucking get that cold shower. But finish first. Definitely finish. Okay?
Definitely.
All right, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Bye.
Your favorite shows. Yeah. We got this. TV. Tune in. Let's say this news. The latest on the street. You know how we do. Comic book. Check it out. New movie. I said, you know how we do. Music, fashion, culture, all you need. You know we got you covered. Different points of view, best friends, over 30 plus years. One white, one black, Detroit, the tears, the greatest debaters, bringing you the latest. No hiatus, add us to your playlist. Top the charts, coming from the heart. The media, reviews, the drama, the art. Behind the scenes, keeping you alert. 21st century, let's go berserk. Engaging the youth, the teens, OGs, relevant stories, interviews, comedies, breaking news, podcast on fire, live updates, down to the wire, iconic, symbolic, this is not for the clout. Pop culture, that's what it's all about. Join our conversation, anticipation, the world, the media, so much information. We got this. TV. Tune in. Let's say this news. The latest on the street. You know how we do. Comic book. Check it out. New movie. I said, you know how we do. Music, fashion, culture, all you need. You know we got you covered. Different points of view.